Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo, and would you believe we are on the final page for our autumn spreads in the altered book. So if you remember, this was last videos, and we're on the last page. So here's my plan for this page. This is a side loading pocket, a nice big one, and I thought this would look really nice with some kind of book page on it, because we haven't really used, obviously we've used, cutouts and fussy cuts from book pages, and, can't forget the owl. But in terms of large amounts of decoration, we've mostly been using the digitals. So I wanted to find something that would look really nice as the focal point on that side loading pocket. So I've got this is just cut from a book, and it was a really nice collaged sheet. We had all of these trees and botanicals and different things. And I thought that might work as our base. And we're obviously going to add more to it. Now, here's where things got a little bit tricky. I really like this with the book page. And what I will just show you is I've got, this deer we're going to have down there, and we're going to have different bits, and yeah, fancy it up with all the good stuff. And I loved it with the book page. As soon as I added the digitals, something was off. Something didn't feel right. But I can't keep the book page, not only because it's not journal space, but also because this is not a very nice book. It's all about not nice topics. And so I need to cover the text. And so I then thought, well, how about we just go with some plain paper. This is vintage paper, so, we'll go in with the honey-coloured colours. And how about we just go with something like that and then fancy it up from there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I will need to ink this though, because it's a little bit white in comparison. So let's just, I've just dropped a leaf, sorry. Let's just get going. No time like the present. And I realised that I clicked record on the camera before I had a chance to ink these bits up, so I'll just do that quickly. But thanks ever so much for joining me as always. I'm not as far in front with videos now, so I know that some of you have been watching the series, and some of you have even started your own altered books, which is amazing. I didn't expect that at all. But it's nice to know, that I can show something that isn't new. Like, lots of people have done altered books, but even so, you still feel inspired to crack on and do your own projects. Okay, so let's get these down. Now this is thin paper. They are just book pages. So I'm going to use the glue stick because I don't trust the Kalau for thin paper. It just has a habit of seeping through. I found, sorry if I just knocked you. I haven't filmed for ages, like 2 weeks, so it's a little bit like I can't remember where anything is, and yeah, I don't know. It's all going to pot today, but not to worry. We will get there. I'm sure it will turn out really cool. I hope this won't look weird to suddenly not be using digitals on this page, but I just felt like it was the right way to go. Okay, just about see what I'm doing, can't you? So I'm just lining the pocket. Like that. Oh, see what I mean? Everything's in the way. Okay, and then I just want to get some glue on this one, and then I can move this book out of the way. There we go. Right. So yeah, it's been amazing to know that, some of you have started or carried on altered books that you've started, or you've started new ones, and yeah, it's awesome, really fun. And I bet you've probably overtaken me now. Most of you have, in terms of, I'm just doing you know, a page spread at a time kind of thing. Okay, let's go like that. I don't need anything to be perfect. This isn't perfect matting, this is just torn bits of paper, stuck down and fancied up. Right, let's get this gigantic book out of my way. And let's get a move on. Right, so that is, now because we've used the glue stick, it is curling a little bit, but I'm sure that will lay flat once the book has had time to be shut. So just like before, we're going to come in the spine with our glue. Only a thin layer, not so much that, you know, you add bulk. And then just, oh, I should do this side. Silly me. There's me thinking I'm gluing the whole entire page together. Oh, goodness me, I need to go back to bed, I really do. Right, let's hope that we can get this off without bending anything. What a numpty. Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into me today. Just, I am not with it. I am just not with it. But I was determined, you know, we're on the last page. I was going to, you know, I was going to get it finished today. Okay. There we are. All right. Okie dokie. So this is what we're going to have here. I am going to just go over it. It's not to grungy up, just to tone down the white a little bit because it's a very white page. Now, I don't know. I cut this with the trimmer because I didn't want to run the risk of, it's quite a thick book page, so I didn't want to run the risk of tearing it and losing part of the picture that I wanted. Trouble is, with everything else being torn, it looks too perfect. But what I am thinking is, do we want to consider rounding the corners, or do we leave it just as is? Decisions. Okay, I've just given it an ink, which helped me to think. So I am just going to stick it down as is. There we are. So I'm using the Collal now, because this is nice thick book page. But I am going to have to bring it over because I don't want to put stress on the spine by having this thick book page be too close, because I did do that with the last page by accident, and although everything seems okay, it has caused some pages to, you know, be in a slightly funny position. Hopefully it won't cause any problems. So I know that now for definite, you know, if you are going to put thick pages on, don't have them be close to the spine. And really I should have, you know, realised that, but yeah, these things, you know, it's a new project, so I'm just seeing what happens. And if this ends up being a project for me rather than for the shop, then that's fine too. I don't mind. I wanted to write a blog post about altered books anyway, so this is partly why I'm doing it as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go in and just make sure all my edges are glued down, and then we'll do the fun part. Okay, that is everything stuck down, inked, etc. So we have this, just making sure it's straight. Okay, so where I had to cut the book page, I've ended up cutting through, you know, parts of words and things, which is not a problem, but I just would prefer to cover that up, I suppose. So I was thinking of adding some more fussy cuts to this page. Bear with me, I think I have lost a mushroom. It was under my chair. So I thought we could, you know, pop a mushroom here just to cover up this bit of writing. something like that. This came from the rest of the book, and I thought maybe we could have the pocket sort of continue on to the rest of the page. I have a deer, which I quite like, sort of those trees and woodlands and things. And then I thought this, I think this came from here. So I just cut it out and thought, you know, we could sort of have it be, I don't know, somewhere here. Is that the right way? Yeah. So that it looks like everything's sort of continuing on, but I'm not sure really where to place it. Something like that. I still think it needs more. I probably will add words or something, like something here, a word here maybe. I mean, I suppose I don't really need this. I might take this away. Yeah, I think I will use that in something else. Because that's going to be, you know, it's going to have a journal card in there and whatnot anyway. So, let's start getting these pieces down. As I say, I really liked all of this with the original book page. I really, really did. It's just, unfortunately, if I had thought about it, I maybe should have chosen a book that has nice words in it rather than, yeah, not a very nice book. But at the same time, what would this book have been? This would have just, I wouldn't have used the pages for ephemera or anything, so, you know, it would have been a book lost to nothing anyway. So, but you know, it would be nice if I didn't have to cover up quite as much of the words as I have been, but at the same time I need the journal space as well, because obviously what my plan is for this book, for it to be, you know, very, very journally. So there's that as well, and I didn't want to have pockets every which way because I don't want this book to be a chunky beast, and I wanted it to be very much focused on, you know, the art pages and stuff and all of that. So let's pop these back. Yeah, I think it will work. Right, so I'm using a new applicator bottle for my tacky glue, where it's got a thinner tip, and I probably should have practiced with it before doing video, but you know, that's me. Just gonna hope that this works and doesn't get clogged up. I just felt like this would be a bit better for, you know, little fussy cuts rather than getting glue everywhere. But we'll see whether we like it or not, whether I like it or not. Okay, so I'm popping that there. There's my tissue. This is an Edith Holden leaf. Just felt like this might, well, yeah, make this page my own and all of that, despite using the book page. There we go. So this is the last page of the autumn, and then we'll go into making the ephemera, which I'll do as, you know, separate videos. As in, you know, I'll just do a couple of videos on ephemera is what I'm thinking. You know, should be plenty. Oops. Now I've got these fussy cuts coming over slightly, just because I didn't want the book page to just suddenly end, so I felt like this might help to disguise that as well. Yeah, just making sure they're not getting in the way of anything. Okay, right, let's get the deer down. So yeah, I'm thinking of adding some words, which I've got plenty of in my tray, so we'll do that as well. So I say I picked out some papers from the digital kit that I'm using, that I've used for every other page, but they just it just, yeah, wasn't working for me on this one. But that's fine, because at the end of the day, I think Evie, one of my subscribers, she mentioned it as sort of their journal pages, but they're art pages at the same time. And yeah, I think I see, you know, you can see where she's coming from on that. Because at the end of the day, I am deciding where I'm having everything. I'm not just, you know, I'm not just gluing papers down and that be it kind of thing. I am, you know, making it my own and stuff. But I'm having so much fun at the same time. And what the most amazing thing is that I can share this with you. You know, I didn't know if anyone was going to want to watch these videos. Altered books have been done before. At the end of the day, it's just videos of me just gluing things down on paper, like, not very exciting. But so many of you have enjoyed seeing this come together, which is awesome, because the fact that I can do this on video and have people watch and share in the pleasure of it is just like wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I can't tell you how much I love the fact that, you know, it is like that. Because these videos are as much for me as they are for you. But of course, you know, if we can get mutual enjoyment out of everything that I'm doing, then of course that, you know, that just makes me happy. Really does. I can't tell you. So thanks for being here and wanting to be here, and I'll do my best to keep on showing some fun things. Okay, I will just need to get some more glue on that, but I want to do it now, but I might have to do it later. Come on, little nozzle. There we go. Yeah, I think it just once it's, you know, once I've closed the book and it's had time to settle and everything, I think it will be much easier. Right, so that is those pieces. Definitely wants more, doesn't it? Right, let me just I'm going to root around for some words. I think that's all I want. I don't want any more fussy cuts, but just, you know, word here, maybe here, something there. I'm sure we can come up with something, so I'll be right back. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I've got this word from Honey Puddle, bramble. Now I'm going to pop it here to cover up that writing. I know bramble is not technically on this page. It's hawthorn, leaves, etc. But I just love the word bramble. So, and I love that there. So I'm going to go with it. Not scientifically accurate. That's fine. That's not what I'm here for. And then I've just got this leaf, which actually comes from a magazine. I felt like something was needed up in this space. So we're going to pop this down. I thought I was going to have another word, but I just like the focus on that word, to be honest. So we're going to hopefully pop this in and have it be part of this tree. Again, not scientifically accurate. Something like that. Just fills up that space. And then I did think that I would want a word down here, but I just don't think it works. I feel like, no, less is more. Hopefully you saw all that. So that is that page. You know, despite umming and ahhing, I think that's come together pretty fast. So let me just get that down. I still need to go in with extra glue, but I'll do that later. I really need to oh, what have I done? I think I broke my pen. Oops. I really need to wash my hands. Anyway, so that is that page. So we've got this nice big side pocket, which will fit a nice big journal card. I don't know what the journal card would look like, but we'll figure it out. And you know, you can journal all on this page here. I don't think I'm going to add anything else. I'm just sort of, I'm looking up at here and thinking, you know, something like that could work, but it's a sticker. But I'm going to leave it for now, I think, even though I'm looking at it and thinking that actually looks really cool. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that now. Isn't that the way? You think you're finished and then you put something down, you take it away and then you think, maybe I will put something there. But I will leave it for now because I don't want to, I don't want the video to drag on. So, shall we, seeing as this was the last autumnal page to do, let's review. So let's hopefully we can see, the book needs to settle a little bit now that I've done all those now that I've done that new page. So this is where we start. Nice double journal space there. Got a nice big side pocket here. This is a tuck spot, so we're going to have something in there. Now my idea for that, whilst I've got it open, is I have got my old National Trust card, and I'm going to do a video on how to do this, but basically you can peel off this the plastic part and just have a piece that would make a really nice watercolour base. We will do a video on it, but I just wanted to see what that would be like, and that actually fits really nice. So yeah, I think we'll do a video on that. So that's that one. Oh yes, the file pocket page, file folder, file folder pocket page. Oh my goodness me, I really need to go back to bed. So we've got a file folder here and here for Bracken and Lichen. All this journal space. The owl in the tree, that is so cute. Ah, the owl, of course. How could we forget this lovely framed owl? And then we have the fox is a double tuck spot. So yeah, not the thing that I'm going to put in, but you know, we've got the tuck spot here and here, which is awesome. I have no idea what I'm going to use him for, like what I'm going to put in. I have no idea. None whatsoever. I hope the pages are doing okay. Never done one, so never done an altered book, so I'm just not sure. Anyway, we've got a nice double page spread here with the triangle pockets. We can fit nice big journal cards in there. And the page we've just done, which I think flows, even though we haven't used the digitals. I think it's okay. Maybe I should have used the T-ring stencil rather than the swirls, just to tie it in a bit better, but I think it's fine. So this page was, I wanted to bring in some reds, so we've got a bit of red here and the orange here, because when we move on to the winter pages, which start here, so this is just going to get glued together just to strengthen that part, because I wasn't having a pocket on this first page spread, so I'll glue those together before the next video. Yeah, anyway, we've got this nice big side pocket, and I think it flows. I mean, at the end of the day, I love it, so that's all that matters, isn't it? Right, I'll stop waffling. I'll stop waffling now. So that was the last autumnal page spread, as I say. So we need to do some ephemera. So what do we need? Nothing on here, that is just journal space. Need a nice big journal card here. As I say, that little card there will fit really nicely, I think, in that tuck spot. So that's 2 things, 3 and 4 to fill up here. 5 and 6 to fill up the fox. 6, 7 and 8, 9. Wow, 9 pieces of ephemera. Now some of them will be journal cards, some will be extra pieces of note paper, because I don't want this book to be, you know, a chocker. We've only done autumn and we haven't got any ephemera in it yet, so I don't want it to, basically I don't need it to be a journal card in every pocket, because I think that would just be too much. I could be wrong, but I feel like maybe I think I'm going to go with the idea of 3 or 4 journal cards per season, and then the rest be filled in with pieces of ephemera and notepaper, thinner things. I think that's what I'll go with. So for example, in this file folder pocket, I will probably put notepaper in the front one and have the back one be a journal card, also based on the sizes of the pockets. And for that, I'm going to go. My God, I cannot speak today. I need to go back to bed. Right, that's it. I'm stopping. I am putting the craft brush down for the day, and I'm going back to bed. Yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling so out of sorts today, but that's where we're at. Anyway, I think I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. I don't know why I'm saying I think. I am happy with it. I am. Even though it looks quite different, I still feel like it does flow, and that's all I'm going to say. That's it. Done. Right. I'll catch you on the next video. So for the altered book, it will be ephemera. Now, I don't know when I'm going to film that because I need to put my thinking cap on as to what exactly I'm going to have in all of the pockets. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it filmed in the next couple of days so that we can still, you know, you don't have to wait a long time for that. I'm thinking 1 or 2 videos on the ephemera should be plenty. And then that will be the altered book put to bed for a season. We won't be looking at it again until November when we start doing the winter pages, I think. November or December, one of the two. Right, anyway, I will be back with the ephemera very soon. And in the meantime, you've got the mass makes to keep you busy as well. So thanks ever so much for joining me. So sorry if my words were all over the place today. I don't know what that was about. And anyway, I'm sure it will be fine, and we'll speak soon. All right, bye-bye everyone. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. See you soon.